Today I will be talking about disposable masks and their effect on the environment. Over the course of the pandemic, as the number of infected persons increases, the demand for disposable masks has increased significantly too. Did you know that as of February 2020, China increased their daily production of medical face masks to 14.8 million per day? The demand for masks is expected to increase as the number of infected persons increases globally. As COVID-19 develops and the mass production of medical face masks continues, what happens to the ones that aren't disposed of? Where do they go? There are not many guidelines for correctly disposing of these masks or personal protective equipment in general, as a large amount of the world isn't aware if they are recyclable or not. This means that they are almost always being discarded as solid waste. When they are not disposed of properly, they are blown away and they end up in our ecosystems, such as our waterways, sewage systems, and our oceans, which is extremely harmful to wildlife. Animals can easily become entangled in the strings of the masks, or they can even accidentally ingest them. In this photo, we can see a seagull at a lake in St. John's, which is caught in a medical face mask. In this video, we can see various animals, such as fish and birds, and the effect of disposable masks and gloves on them. They are being ingested and they are being entangled in these materials, sadly dying in the process. Sea turtles have also been found entangled in face masks. Single-use face masks are made up of a list of polymers, such as polypropylene, polyurethane, polyacrylonitrile, polystyrene, polycarbonate, polyethylene, and polyester. All of these materials are non-biodegradable. Because these masks aren't being disposed of properly, they are often being left on the ground. They accumulate and create unwanted waste within the environment, harming wildlife in the process. Along with affecting the environment, contaminated masks discarded on the street have the potential to harm those individuals who work within the waste industry. Anywhere that you walk, I can guarantee that you will see these colorful masks laying carelessly on the floor. On the week of April 10, 2021, a Fredericton woman named Sue Fisher made it her mission to pick up discarded masks she finds on the ground in her city. In only 1 week, she collected almost 600 masks. These disposable masks are adding even more plastic particle waste to the countless landfills we have here on Earth. There is no real solution to completely getting rid of this waste. These masks, which are accumulating in the ocean, are expected to triple over the course of 20 years. As years go on, these masks will begin to degrade into microplastics, staying in the environment for hundreds of years. They will never really disappear. Society doesn't truly understand the risks of constantly using disposable masks and equipment and not discarding them properly. As time goes on, the situation will only worsen if we are not aware and don't educate ourselves on the way we have been treating the environment during this pandemic. Although we shouldn't stop using PPE, we should be looking to use better alternatives that not only benefit us, but also the environment. When using disposable masks, make sure to cut the straps to avoid wildlife becoming entangled within them. Cut up latex gloves into smaller pieces before throwing them away. If you see discarded masks on the ground, be courteous and try to throw them away properly. Be sure to use your own gloves and wash your hands thoroughly afterwards. Participating in community cleanups are also a good way to help you protect the environment even through the pandemic. The government should also be promoting the proper disposal of personal protective equipment to ensure the health and safety of global citizens and the environment. There are also better alternatives to disposable personal protective equipment, such as using cotton fabric face masks. These can be washed and reused countless times, which reduces the amount of waste created by using multiple one-time use masks in a week. Companies are also beginning to create paper masks, which can be recycled safely, unlike disposable masks made up of layers containing polymers, plastics, and fibers. As the Earth and its ecosystems are our responsibility, we as a global community need to be aware of how much waste we are creating. We should all be working to educate ourselves and our peers on how to keep the environment safe during the pandemic by disposing of our personal protective equipment safely to ensure that we and the Earth both stay healthy. Stay safe and take